Hello everyone, welcome back to day 94. So we're going to keep this video kind of short and sweet. So today I started off my morning at 7 a.m. I woke up a little bit later than I wanted to, but it's no worries. I did not have breakfast, and most of the day I was creating a Notion database. I'll go ahead and show you guys that here real quick. So these are the three databases that I created for Notion. Let me go ahead and show a little bit more. There we go. Awesome. So as you can see, this is the hour tracker that I created. It is embedded within Notion, and this is a published website on the internet. So if we go over here, everyone can publish this or can see this without seeing my full Notion, which is super important to me because I've got a lot of stuff on there. So, anyways, they are able to edit in here. So, let's say they clock in at 12 and clock out at 3. As you can see, you wouldn't be clocking in at 10 a.m. At midnight. But anyways, as you can see, it takes the sum of these two and it's 15 hours, and then it takes the difference of these two, and then the sum of these 2 hours and puts it into this 2 week total, which then goes on to a different page over here, or a different slide. I don't know exactly. I'm not sure what the terminology is. But let's go ahead and do another one. If we go in at 1 p.m. and out at 3 p.m., as you can see, this says did not work and is 28 hours. This is also 28 hours. So if let's go ahead and hit enter there, it goes up to 30 hours on both. I have my guys using Hour Tracker, but I just want a little bit more insight into what they're doing and all that and everything. Let me show you the other ones that I made. So I didn't have a very good system for tracking money in, money out. It had been pretty basic, but this is now a full summary of all what that's doing. Um, let's see if we can go over here to, there we go, on monthly budget. So as you can see, this is the monthly budget in quotation marks. This isn't an exact, this is just kind of a template that I took. But you can take for expenses, dump run, fuel for vehicles, materials, kind of stuff like that. And then income, I'm using this to track the cash and everything that comes into the business. And let me show you one more. We're going to be doing inventory on all of the stuff. So we can see here the truck, trailer, leaf blowers, leaf sucker, chainsaws, brooms, shovels, rakes, stuff like that. I'm going to be having my guys do this once a month and kind of just tracking what we have, what everything's doing, the usage of everything, high, medium to low, the estimated hours of how long that equipment was out and everything like that. Which is super important for getting everything right. So let's go ahead and go back over to, let's see, where was that? No worries. Back to the daily schedule. So that was a majority of the day, or not a majority, but probably about up until lunch. And then I started working on my lead sheet. My goal is to get 350 leads. I only got about 130 today. I'm getting these leads through various of different ways. A few include going on Yelp and kind of scraping them off there, Facebook scraping them off there, Apollo, which is a new tool that I'm trying out that's completely free, which is pretty amazing. Um, I'd used Seamless AI in the past, but unfortunately for my niche, there wasn't a huge category of landscapers on there. So I'm having to go through a few more a manual leads like that. But anyways, I went through and I sorted, kind of getting the name, the number, the emails, and their Facebook page. Kind of seeing if they're a good fit for what I do, if they've got a Facebook page up and running. The ideal client that I'm looking for has a Facebook page up and running, either is not running any ads or has ran ads in the past. So I'm using a Facebook ad library to see if they have a ad account set up. The perfect ideal client would be if they had some ads running, but they were god awful, which I have found a few. That I know I can help with their ads and their ad spend and client acquisition and stuff like that. So I got about 130 leads scraped and everything. YouTube, I'm making that video right now. Already had dinner. I already got my schedule for dinner. I still need or for my sleep routine. I still need to do my journaling and plan for tomorrow. I've done some planning for tomorrow, but I just need to hash that schedule out. I'm not going to be right on time for sleep. I'll probably be at about 8:30. It's currently 8:15 p.m. So I'll actually probably be at about 8:45 after I'm done journaling and planning for tomorrow. I did meditation this morning, as you can see here. I also finished my book, Deep Work. I think I mentioned that yesterday. I still had like I think 5 or 10 pages. So I finished up that, read the conclusion. Within all of my books, I like to. I know this is kind of a cliche or not. I don't know if that's the correct word or anything. But I dog tag all of my pages, pages that are super important. So I write stuff in the sidelines here, so that I can go back and review important topics once I'm done with the book. I also like to write at the end of each chapter, kind of a learning summary and things that I would like to implement. So I always dog tag those. I've got, let's see, five or six here, pages that I went back and reviewed. I also underline, as you can see here, I underline a lot of stuff. But I underline all of the words that I don't know the true definition to. So I like to go back to those words, and when I have the availability, I'll look them up, but for a majority of the book, I was actually on a flight, so I wasn't able to look up the definition, so I went back and looked up a few. I've got a list within Notion. Of course, I've got it in Notion, that has my learning summaries for all of the chapters and stuff like that. I also have a big database. It's not too big right now. I haven't been adding to it for very long. But it is a database of the words that I don't know, so I can kind of go back and review and study from there. So that was day 94, everyone. Thank you so much.